presentation of the National Football League.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around. And with you, the Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
The first down throw was incomplete, and now 2nd and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Deron Bland with the tackle. 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Pickens. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want,
and he'll be taken down. They got him back to the 50-yard line. Micah Parsons in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Micah Parsons. He has been an early disruptor. Already 2 sacks on this opening drive. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. Returnable from the 17. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Packers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one up top for Dobbs.
Oh, and that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and
he gets 3. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. For Golden, the first-round selection back in April. That's his first career touchdown in the NFL.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Miles Sanders. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Packers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. To throw is Love. Rolling to the left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
4 yards. 1st down, Packers.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
At the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Play action now. Prescott. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's caught. It's Miles Sanders. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
On the play fake. Dak. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Again, Prescott to the air. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. That one on the tackle, Terrence Steele. They'll throw again, Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. First down.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go again with Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cowboys.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Prescott. Looking underneath, he'll find Sanders. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He takes off. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down.
6. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They'll come up here 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Wade Walker in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Dak facing 3rd and long. He'll work this out wide for Sanders. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Packers offense about ready to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Brooks. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those chains. 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. From 29, here's 2nd down and a yard. Back to throw is Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. They'll run with Jacobs. To be brought down inside the 25. It was Marshawn Nealon there to stop it. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
Jacobs incomplete. Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
In motion, it's Golden. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Prescott now. On target to Pickens. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cowboys
First down, Prescott. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Prescott again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he is on to punt for Dallas. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Good play action with Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. The Cowboys offense getting their final instructions. Ready back onto the field. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Go play action. It's Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
George Pickens. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Love. This one on target. It's Dobbs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Jacobs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Packers.
1st down, Green Bay.
To throw is Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. They send a receiver in motion left. Love to throw on 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
A gain of 7. And the Packers 1st down.
First and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 1st down, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd down throw for Love. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. A gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
14-yard line.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts
1st down.
as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love to throw it on 1st down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Cowboys offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Cowboys first down.
One final throw before the break. That's out wide to Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taking down right there on the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
On second down, it's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's good for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Prescott. That's made by Pickens. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
To the air again. Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's good for the Cowboys. First down.
Right there. Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
3rd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz scheme, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey.
For the Cowboys
This
field goal.
officially a 58-yard attempt. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just short of midfield.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. but now it's going to bring up third down.
8 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This is taken in by God. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
10. First down, Packers.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run here with Wilson. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup for half dozen. From the 35, here's second and 4. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. First down, Packers.
And the Packer first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll take this one in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Good physical run. He'll wind up as a gain of 5. So from the 25, it's second and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. Has an opening past the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play. Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do, but to just simply throw that one away. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken short at about the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. This one is caught by Turpin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Throw on the run is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Back to throw is Prescott. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
16 yards. That's good.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Dak to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. There'll be a loss of yardage.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Motion.
Prescott now. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A largely forgettable performance from this offense up into this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game, and then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Here's Dak to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Another Cowboys. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run it with Williams. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays. And
he's in. Miles Sanders. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, they need 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd.
Back to throw is Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. On comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1. That's good for the Cowboys. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he's caught downfield by Pickens. Here's 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
Prescott. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup.
To the air again, Prescott. He'll step up, and he will score! Game on! Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here's Mixon on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Out to his right. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
First down, Packers.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down.
Running is Jacobs. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Finding space at the 15. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And this one blown up. Good serve. You drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense and George Pickens out for their next possession. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
He's going to air this one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Back to throw is Prescott. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Prescott again. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Again, Prescott to the air. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play. On 2nd down, it's Dak. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Love will take a knee. That ought to do it. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort, come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Arlington.